Welcome, precious souls. I've been called to share a little message with you. And I tried to ignore it and it kept going and on and on. So here I am. I'm going to share it. I'm being called to be authentic and express, which was one of my lessons in life. Definitely learned that one. So, just a little message for the people out there that like to use these as oh gosh, there looks to be somebody who might be vulnerable, and maybe I'll get a quick hookup or send an email and try to get a chance date or anything. Just let them know that they look nice, and then I'll maybe just hook up with them online for free and talk away to them, chit chat. Guys, first of all, if you are trying to hook up with people who are extremely intuitive, psychic, that means they've gone through all of the healing processes, the dark night of the soul. They've healed all their little childhood trauma wounds and everything that used to bring them into narcissistic relationships. That means these guys have been through crap, including myself. Okay, um, cute. Thank you. I guess I would say flattering, but I don't live in my ego. But flattery gets you nowhere. Is that what I'm supposed to say? Flattery gets you nowhere, and it's funny that in the way that we are now, in the way that the world is evolving, and that women are no longer considered just pieces of meat to be, servants to the masculine. It's just to me, I find it, well, frankly, I don't want to label it that way, but not a desirable trait to go after a woman just because she's a female and she's single, as she should not be a target. Okay. Maybe I'm just old school, or maybe I just have too much respect for myself. But at the very least, you'd think that you'd say, "Hey, I'd like to get a reading." And if you really want to get to know me, get a reading one on one. But to just use the information provided for my professional way that I'm trying to help others ascend, to use that contact information to ask me out. And this is for, actually, believe it or not, this has happened like several times, which is why this is getting so alarming to me. No, I'm not here to be looking for somebody to enjoy more of my luscious creative energy as an empress for free. I don't give that out for free. And I know that my divine counterpart will treat me with a lot more respect than that. And they won't just be looking for some quick hookup or a little chit chat, you know. So, anyways, I guess it's just a message, and I don't care if I lose followers for this or whatever, subscribers. For me, it's not about that. And if anybody actually knew my story, you wouldn't slingshot cheap remarks, or I've earned my place of respect. So I just want to get this message out. People need to quit treating other people like fresh meat. Oh, good, you're single. That means you don't have anybody protecting your energy. Or I could just grab onto that and indulge, and you're soon going to find out that life is evolving far beyond that, and you might want to get on that healing wagon and learn some self-respect so that you don't, you know, target and capitalize on people that appear to be vulnerable, because I'm a demon slayer. I'm not vulnerable. So just careful not to do that, guys. And that goes for women and men too, all alike. I'm sure that there are a lot of men that are really decent human beings that have done a lot of healing and gone through it. And, you get these karmic, unhealed women banging on your door because you look vulnerable. And that's just not how we need to treat each other anymore, guys. So, yeah, just sending that message out there. I feel like, well, actually, I was told I needed to share it. So, yeah, flattery gets you nowhere when the person doesn't live in their ego, because it doesn't matter what's on the outside. If we're glowing up, it's because we feel good about ourselves, but it's not to put ourselves on the market and say, look at me, look at me. It's because we're learning to feel good in our own skin again after years of being abused. So, okay, guys, have a good one.